And meteorologist Noah Bergman joins us right now.
Yeah, Noah, we're going to need a lot of sunscreen this week.
Yeah, or just go off very early and be done by 10, right?
No, it was still hot. It's hot at any time.
It'd be less hot. Jay, how'd you play this morning? Good?
I wanted to jump in that lake. That's all.
Well, there you go. That says everything we need to know then. Temperature right now, 92, and you still want to be poolside, lakeside. That's the place to be over the next few days. I show you the beach right now, though. Really ominous looking offshore. 84 from Daytona, except wouldn't shock me if you're on Volusia County, you saw a water spout in the next few minutes, and we'll talk about that in a second. Temperatures today once again into the mid-90s, 96 the high in Sanford. Tropical level humidity. Ooh, this is not fun, even for Florida. Anytime the dew point's close to 80, that's not drama. That's about even for Florida. It doesn't get much higher than that. Heat index now where it hasn't rained is still up near 108. Wind gusts are from the southwest, 15 to 20 miles an hour, still influenced by the bottom of Debbie that is now up in the Carolinas. Not everybody's going to see the storms tonight, and in fact, most will not. It's just a handful seeing them. Around the metro, nothing really right now. Don't expect much for the evening. Decent little thunder shower about to come into the DeLand area in the next 15 minutes or so. We'll keep an eye on this thunderstorm over Mims that's going to go out over the Space Center in the next couple of minutes. Also one for Oak Hill. But this thunderstorm over Daytona Beach, at least that was over Daytona Beach, it's now offshore. But if you look at our rotation tracker, at least there was some strong rotation a second ago. Now this is moving away from the beach, and this is a couple of miles offshore. But it wouldn't have shocked me if a brief little water spout just touched down out over the ocean a couple of minutes ago. But again, that's safely moving away from the beach. All right, temperatures across the south really hot and really humid. Check out to the north, 60s and 70s where a front has moved through. Here's the latest on Debbie, now tropical depression Debbie. The sensor somewhere over the Charlotte area. Lots of tornadoes tonight on the east side from Raleigh up into Virginia, and that will continue. But now our attention turns once again to the deep tropics. We have an area that's now a medium development chance for development. A medium chance for development over the next 7 days. If you watched us last night at 10, I showed you two systems out there, and this went from nothing to low to medium in about 15 hours. So the couple of things to know about this, I do think a tropical storm or hurricane is likely from this next week. Now this one will be a lot less of a pain to forecast than Debbie, and here's why. It's going to form sooner, and the steering currents are a lot clearer. So Debbie was meteorologically a very tough system to forecast. If you remember, originally it was supposed to go off the east coast of Florida, then ended up going off the west coast in the Gulf of Mexico. So this will get the name Ernesto. Nothing's going to form between now and then. So what comes of this will be tropical storm and then eventually Hurricane Ernesto. Now, if we're going to get a strike or a landfall to the United States, it'd probably be next weekend. So we're talking about 8 to 10 days from now, whatever comes of this to hit the U.S. Now, a couple of things. In terms of Florida, we probably will be the least likely destination for this. We'll talk about that more coming up at 5:45. Never want to rule anything out in terms of a system that's going to be this strong this fast, but just the way the steering currents are, it's a lot clearer to us that it's more likely than not it would miss Florida, but the Carolinas, New England, somewhere certainly at least at this early juncture a little bit more favored for potential impacts from that, but it certainly bears close watching. I'll show you all the modeling and some more data coming up at 5:45. But now that Debbie is long gone, we are back to the typical summer pattern in Florida with mid-90s each day and about a 50 to 60% coverage of those storms, which will be higher than today starting tomorrow heading into the weekend.
Noah, thank you. Coming up